the Miami Heat are in a bit of a funk. In fact, that's been the case since the 2023 NBA Finals run. More news. Nuggets Nikola Jokic had hilarious 7-word message to Michael Porter Jr. after trade. After that incredible run in which they were led by Jimmy Butler, the Glamour franchise has had a rough 2 seasons. Last season was another tough one despite making the playoffs as the number 8 seed in the lowly Eastern Conference. The Heat made the playoffs despite being 8 games under .500. Their ability in the playoffs was questioned, and it was evident they didn't belong after a rough 4-game sweep they suffered at the hands of the number 1 seed, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Miami did so despite trading its franchise player for the last 6 years in Butler. Butler was traded to the Golden State Warriors prior to the 2025 trade deadline. A Heat source said Butler's agent, Bernie Lee, promised Miami that Butler would comport himself well last season and would never complain about not getting a contract extension, wrote Jackson. That proved to be untrue, leaving the Heat without any bargaining position at the trade deadline. In retrospect, the Heat should have sought that assurance directly from Butler last July. Butler and the Heat were part of a ton of drama, which stemmed from contract disputes, multiple suspensions, a trade demand, and a general loss of joy for the game in Miami. It was clear that Butler was not happy in Miami, which resulted in his trade to the Warriors. Prior to the trade, Butler spent 5+ seasons in Miami. His time there was nothing short of epic as he led them to 2 NBA Finals trips. There was a ton of tension between Butler and the Heat, and that came to a boiling point on multiple occasions throughout last season. A ton of things didn't go right, but according to a recent report by Barry Jackson of the Miami Herald, Butler broke a promise to the organization. On top of that, Butler averaged 21.0 points per game, 6.0 rebounds, 5.7 assists and 1.7 steals per game while shooting 49.8% from the field and 30.6% from beyond the arc. The plan was for the Heat and Butler to remain together for a long time, but over time, that changed quickly on the 35-year-old side. Butler will now look to lead the Warriors back to the motivation top as he enters his first full season in the Bay Area.